I studied finance in Hong Kong, and I never would have thought that one day I'd be talking about a crypto token called Retardio. But here we are. Retardio is one of the top trending tokens on Solana. It's at number 9 in terms of liquidity on chain, and it went up more than 150% in the last month alone. We are now at roughly $100 million market cap. The question is this all manipulation, or is this an organic community that's growing? Let's have a look. Of course, we won't get the answer from the website, right? The website is typical for a crazy meme coin. We want to instead find out if the numbers align. For example, on Twitter or on the x.com platform, we've got 29,000 followers. On Telegram, we've got 15,000 members. And on-chain on Solana, we've got 17,000 holders. So this seems to all quite align. Now, the nice thing about Retardio is that all of the transactions still happen on-chain. There is no centralized exchange involved yet. That means we can look directly at the data. We can see what is retail doing, what are the whales doing, how many new investors are coming in. Let's have a look at that data, because I believe that's where we can get the real market edge. So check this out. This is the number of first-time traders versus recurring traders on any given day. And what we want to see is a lot of new first-time traders. We want to see that the investor base is growing over time. And there is one day that stands out, the 7th of September of this year. That's over here on this chart. Since the 7th of September, Retardio went up by almost 200%. And we've seen similar days like this afterwards again on the 29th of September. And the last 2 days, the 7th of October and the 8th of October, had also been quite good. And so that then partially explains this recent rally. Now, I always want to know what is the smart money doing, because in general there's retail and there is whales, and the whales have more money. The whales tended to trade more successfully in the past. They accumulated all of the money, and so when the whales are buying more and more, that's potentially good. And so with that same tool, we can have a look at that segregation. Check this out. This is the trading volume based on different wallet cohorts. Small retail is wallets below $1,000 of that token. Medium retail is up to $10,000, large is up to $100,000, and whales is above $100,000. Now, what do we see? We see that over time, the fraction of trading volume that's done by small retail tends to decline. Now, that means, on the other hand, that the whales are accumulating more and more. Why are they accumulating? Maybe there is speculation that at some point in time we see centralized exchange listings. And once those listings happen, then of course the price will jump yet again. But we can see how the interest in Retardio is somewhat coming in waves. So if we don't normalize the trading volume to 100%, but instead we just look at this in terms of US dollars, we see that sometimes the token is traded massively, then it comes down again, then it recovers, then it goes down again. We see this wave pattern. And that then also explains why the price goes in such waves, right? An 80% drop over here and another 70% drop over here. But it looks like we see higher highs over time and higher lows over time. Now, we've seen that more and more trading volume happens by the whales. That being said, with that massive rally, the whales are taking some profit as well. They aren't selling their entire bags, they're not dumping on retail, but they are taking slight profit. Check this out. This is the number of small retail on the left, medium-sized retail in the middle, and the big whales on the right. To be counted in that left chart, you need to hold at least 10,000 tokens. At the current price of Retardio, that's worth $948 roughly. For the chart in the middle, that's a 10x, so that's now $10,000. And for the right chart, it's another 10x, so $100,000. So the rally is clearly driven by small retail. They continue to accumulate. Medium-sized retail is also recently buying again. Big retail is declining to a degree, but it's not going down as quickly as the price is going up. In other words, this is just partial profit taking. Most whales still have the majority of their holdings. Now, all of those on-chain metrics come from a tool that I've developed myself, and that's available to the premium members. The link is down below. It's bitcoinstrategy.com. And there's also an explainer video on how to use those tools. There's one for the EVM compatible chains, so Ethereum, Polygon, etc. And there's a separate tool that we checked out today for Solana. Premium also has wallets tracking, so we track various influencers. For example, we've just seen how Jesse Eckel bought the Yuna token and the Geot token. So here's some free alpha for you. Who is Jesse Eckel? Jesse Eckel is just another crypto influencer. We were able to track down his wallets with our tools. And sometimes when he posts about a token, that token subsequently goes up. But so far, he hasn't talked about those two tokens. So let's see what happens with those tokens, right? That's why we track those wallets. We want to be early and we want to then take advantage of once the marketing machine starts running. There's even an entire tutorial section on how to discover those wallets. We can find them via NFTs. We can find them via on-chain metrics with Arkham. We can find them with our own wallet discovery tool, etc. So if this is your thing, if you want to skill up in crypto, and if you want to use on-chain metrics to look at your individual altcoins, then again, feel free to check it out. TheBitcoinStrategy.com is the link. Besides that, there's also a free Telegram. So in case your crypto portfolio isn't yet large enough, feel free to check that out. Looking very much forward to chatting with you over there as well. Cheers.